Welcome back. With your CAPS 13 sports update, I'm Gracie Spencer. The women's basketball team plays the University of Mary Friday, November 11th at 12 p.m. at John Lance Arena for the MIAA NSIC Conference Challenge. Let's look at the highlights. The two teams started off looking pretty evenly matched, with both scoring very early on in the game, but it didn't take Pitt State long to pull ahead. Michaela Burgess started the quarter off aggressively with a couple of layups to put the Gorillas up. Burgess puts another 3 points on the board towards the end of the quarter. Then, shortly after, sophomore Shelby Lopez finishes the quarter with a 3, putting the Gorillas up 21-13. Pitt State stayed strong in the second quarter, only letting Mary score one time. Burgess and Lungewitz dominate this quarter, making several layups and 3s apiece. The score is 40-17 going into the third quarter. The 3-point streak continues for the Gorillas as Lungewitz once again puts one up, shortly followed by Burgess. Shelby Lopez put one up herself with just about 1 minute left in the quarter, and Pitt State is up 57-28. Wrapping things up, Mary continues to fight by putting up a couple of 3s, but Pitt State doesn't stand for it as Shelby Lopez puts up Pitt's final score and Gorillas win 70-38. Moving on to Saturday, November 12th, the women's basketball team took on the Concordia University Golden Bears at 1 p.m. The action started off slow in the first quarter until Hayden Herlocker got things rolling with an one layup to help close the scoring gap. Not long after, Herlocker managed a steal that resulted in a layup, bringing Pitt State up 9-6. Herlocker's hot streak continues into the second quarter with a 3-pointer early on to make the score 22-14 Gorillas. Michaela Burgess puts up the Gorillas even more further with a 3-pointer that also put her at the third most 3-pointers made in school history. Herlocker ends the quarter with another steal into a layup, putting the Gorillas up 40-22 at the half. In the third quarter, the 3-pointers keep flowing as junior Elena Flock puts one up, and Paige Lunswitz really shines in this quarter, putting up a couple of nice layups. Going into the final quarter of the game, Pitt State is up 58-37. Burgess scores early, draining a 3. Paige Imhoff puts up Pitt State's final score about midway through the quarter, and the Gorillas win the game 73-53. Moving on to men's basketball, the Pitt State Gorillas took on the Newman University Jets at John Lance Arena Tuesday evening of November 15th. Let's take a look at some of those highlights. Pitt State scored early in the game with a nice shot from Dakota Jones. The two teams battled for the lead until about 5 minutes into the half, until freshman RJ Pear puts up a 3, putting the Gorillas ahead by 1. Colton Pitko tries to widen the Gorillas' gap with 3 more points, and Dakota Jones makes another appearance with a 3-pointer about midway through the half, putting the Gorillas up 18-11. Senior Creighton Brinker grabs a piece of the action, putting 3 points of his own up on the board. Then we close out the half with a steal by Jordan Phelps, who takes it down the court for a layup. Going into the second half, the Gorilla men lead 37-31, and Jones once again starts off strong with a 3-point shot to get the action rolling. Gorillas were hot on 3s in this half, with Pear hitting back-to-back 3s, bringing the score up 48-40. The game stays close, but junior Elijah Gaines widens the Gorillas' lead with a 3-pointer with 14 minutes remaining in the game. The Gorillas lose the lead late in the second half, the score now 70-69 Jets with 5 minutes remaining. The Gorillas quickly regain the lead as Jones takes the ball down court for a layup and later on hits a 3 with 12 seconds left to close the deal. Pitt State wins 84-76. 15 members of the Pitt State University football team earned all MIAA honors Tuesday, November 15th, following a vote of the conference head coaches. Senior wide receiver Levi Copeland, senior defensive back Deron Washington, and sophomore punter Carter Ankers all were named to the first team all MIAA squad, while senior offensive lineman Bo Farrow, junior offensive lineman Cody Funk, senior defensive lineman Heath Wilson, senior linebacker Spencer Brown, and junior return specialist Austin Panko garnered second-team All-MIAA accolades. Sophomore quarterback John Roderick and senior tight end Kyle Swartz were named to the third-team All-MIAA squad, while junior running back Michael Rose, redshirt freshman wide receiver Brenner Clemens, junior wide receiver Austin Panko, redshirt freshman offensive lineman Ryan Dodd, freshman defensive lineman Simonua Thomas, and junior linebacker Ethan Fugit all received honorable mention All-MIAA recognition. In addition to honorable mention All-MIAA honors, Clemens also was named the MIAA Freshman of the Year. A group of students on the Pittsburg State campus aims to revitalize what once was a strong club lacrosse program. Ian Ahrens has more.
The Pittsburg State Lacrosse Club had a revitalization thanks to a few members who turned a concept into a reality.
There was a team here that played U of A, the Razorbacks. They played K-State, OU. They disbanded about 4 years ago and haven't been a team, or there hasn't been a lacrosse team here at Pittsburg for 4 years. So last year, my junior year, 2015, I started it up. And we've been going ever since. We started small with 4 guys. Now we've got 21.
With the club's expansion, it has allowed an opportunity for them to face off against opponents around the state.
February 26th, we have our first scrimmage against K-State in Manhattan. And then 2 months after that, we play KU at KU. It has been awesome playing out here in the new Placer Center. They even put the nets down for us, which is just really awesome.
Although Charlie is a seasoned vet, there are others like Joshua who discovered lacrosse on television but didn't try it until coming to Pitt State looking for a new challenge.
I was a sophomore, and I met Charlie just at just one of those club meetings and turned me into vice president, so I've been here ever since. And I was just watching a championship game against, I think it was Maryland and Notre Dame, and I've been interested ever since. I never got to play it. Grew up from a small town, so we didn't have really a variety of sports to play. It was a new challenge for me at this age. I got kind of bored playing, football and basketball, and so something new. This is the first year that we've actually got out and had a padded scrimmage and everything. So seeing how it was from the first year, which there's a 4-year gap between those two, and seeing how it is compared to what was last year, it was just throwing around in a grass patch, and now we're inside the indoor facility, and we have actually a full squad to scrimmage against, and that was only a year at a time. So I mean, in the future, I don't see it diminishing anytime soon.
If we keep going at the pace we're going, because a lot of the guys have been picking it up way faster than I could have imagined, and they're like really younger, freshmen, sophomore, juniors, so they'll be here for moving into the future. I actually see us doing pretty well in the Great Rivers Lacrosse League, which is the Big Ten lacrosse league, essentially. So I see us maybe holding a title 10 years, maybe less. So
the team has a dedicated practice day on Wednesday from 6:30 p.m. until 9:30 and often gathers at random to shoot around at the Waldall court. For more information on the lacrosse club, you can go to pittstate.com and search lacrosse, or find them on Facebook by searching Gorilla Lacrosse Club. For Caps 13 News, I am Ian Ahrens.
That's it for the Caps 13 Sports Update. Coming up, we go inside the kitchen. Stay tuned.